A Hollywood power play with blockbuster stakes.
Yeah, Paramount Skydance edging out Netflix in a dramatic bidding war for Warner Brothers Discovery, but this deal is still far from certain. Netflix declined to raise its bid for Warner Brothers Discovery after Paramount Skydance raised its offer in a revised bid. This was the latest amended offer from Paramount Skydance after Warner Brothers initially chose Netflix. Now, before the deal can move any further, federal and state regulators have to sign off on it. California Attorney General Rob Bonta said his office is reviewing the merger. Paramount Skydance, we should also tell you, is the parent company of CBS LA as well. Joining us now is Michael Schneider. He's executive TV editor at Variety to talk all about this deal, what it means for the TV and streaming landscape. Thank you for being with us this morning, Michael.
Absolutely. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, so many implications here. This was, of course, huge news yesterday. What does this mean for the broader streaming and Hollywood landscape?
I mean, it means a lot of things and a lot of reason to be concerned, especially here in Los Angeles and Hollywood. Clearly, merging two historic studios is going to mean a lot of job loss, ultimately a lot of efficiencies that the new combined company is going to need to make. And that's going to require probably quite a few job cuts. I think everyone agrees.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot about that. The consolidation obviously does happen when you have companies come together like this. But Paramount Skydance's potential acquisition would bring together these huge franchises, networks from HBO to CNN. Can we talk about maybe the antitrust and regulatory questions before this is able to get through?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of power that will now be consolidated under one house, and generally that would raise a lot of red flags with regulatory agencies, and it still will, at least, like you said, on the state level and also overseas. The European level will also have to approve this. But this is an administration that seems to have really favored the Ellison family and Paramount Skydance winning this in the end. And they've courted this administration for quite some time, including David Ellison and Larry Ellison, really being close with the Trump administration. So I think they feel that that part of the regulatory process is going to really sail through.
Absolutely. And with the current economic climate, a lot of the articles I saw were on jobs and employees and their concerns about what this will mean for them. What does this mean for jobs at these companies?
Yeah, I think there's good reason to be concerned because these are two like companies. They have similar structures, and this combined company is also going to be saddled with over $80 billion in debt. So they're going to need to look at ways to make things more efficient, to combine resources, and that's going to require probably quite a few job losses. We already saw Paramount Skydance last year cut thousands and thousands of jobs. This combined entity, basically, we're saying 1 + 1 will still equal 1, which is going to require a real realigning of resources there.
Well, that's Warner Brothers Discovery's board still has to formally terminate the Netflix agreement at this point. And as we were just talking about, the regulatory approvals still need to go through. Is there any chance we see Netflix or maybe even another bidder re-enter the picture?
Feels unlikely at this point. Netflix has made it clear that they were interested in Warner Brothers at a certain price, but now that price point has gotten beyond what they think makes sense for them to purchase. So really, Paramount at this point really has the resources still that they want and feel that they need Warner Brothers Discovery. So that seems to be where things are going.
This is all very interesting. And of course, seeing how this bidding war played out, this could almost be a drama in and of itself. Yeah. What does this say about what we'll see for mergers in the future?
Well, we're seeing a lot of consolidation, and we're going to continue to. And this is an administration that seems willing to, rubber stamp a lot of these, depending on what kind of pound of flesh they can get back from these combined companies. So it's just a different environment now than it's ever been before. It's about really, to some degree, placating this administration, giving this administration what it wants in exchange for what they want. And so you see a lot of companies going that route and receiving quick regulatory approval or promise of regulatory approval as a result. So that's going to include media companies. So you'll probably see a lot more mergers in the coming next few years.
All right, well, we'll keep tapping into you.
We sure will.
Michael, thank you for being with us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.